Kaizer Chiefs, Sundowns, and this one's Sekhukhune. They must combine and make one team if they want to beat us. Because I don't see any teams beating us here.
If it was Mbokazi who pushed that guy, the stadium would have risen and everyone clapped.
If we need to find another way to give in, just say Kaizer Chiefs.
We might have million problems, but Stellenbosch is not part of our problems. What we are going to do there at Cape Town, we are going to beat Stellenbosch only for one reason, for failing to beat these people.
Also known as Lindo Pep, and this is the best of enemies. I'm vying you one. Via with the modern day Popeye and spinach. Mpetu Papa, Mpetu PhD. Sise Renbeck Square. We did say last week, we think tell communicate and not. Tell us challenge size va, size para, size pre, size north or east rand. Anyway, size figure, size land. As you can see us, we are back again at Renbeck. And like I said, guys, I'm having the two modern day Popeye and spinach, the two biggest fans in the country. Papa and PhD. Papa, let me start with you. Kaizer Chiefs, Italy grand this season. You guys were flying, but it seems like there's a collapse there in between. Can you tell me, did you guys feel like you started well, but it seems like things are not coming all right, Manje?
Look, when you start to say that we started well and now we're not doing well, there has to be a comparison that you are comparing us with a certain team. So can you do justice and tell me which team are you comparing us to so that I can answer relevant? Yes.
PhD, do you think they peaked too early this season? Because they started the season very well, but do you think that they peaked too early and they were warning signs?
No, honestly, when the league starts, you need to start with the league. So there's never too early because everyone was told that the league is starting. They started well. For that, we need to commend them and really, just give them, their props. They did well, they started well, and would want to, we all, as Orlando Pirates fans, we congratulate you when we give credit where it's due. I mean, for that, you can never falter them.
Yes. Papa, you've played 8 games, you've got 15 points. You've got 4 wins, you've got 3 draws, and you've got 1 loss. And that's why I'm asking, there's a mood in the country that Kaizer Chiefs, there's something, because in the beginning of the season, wow, you guys felt like you are winning the league. But now the conversation...
We are still feeling the way. Look, there's no that huge shift between us and Amuzala Lapa because the points are the same. You can say maybe they've got a point, what you call a game in hand. But I think by now they know that a game in hand is not a point. Do you understand? But look, the Apostle Paul said to the Galatians, the Church of Galatians, and say, you fools, who bewitched you? I've got a serious question to Kaizer Chiefs. Who bewitched you? This, I don't know if we have signed a contract with the chemical engineer that each and every game we score 1 goal. If you can check, we scored 2 goals. It was a penalty, the second goal against Stellenbosch. But all the games we are scoring 2. We are creating chances, but we are not clinical. We are not, once we score 1, if a team play us, if they can score 1, it's a draw. If they can score more than 1 goal, meaning that they have won the game. So Kaizer Chiefs, who bewitched you? This now it is personal now.
But wow, he was saying, Tammy, last week that Nabi uses online coaching. When he came into the country, 3 games. It's 1 draw, 1 win, 1 loss. Big loss against this Sekhukhune United. And Papa Wawa now is quiet now. Is Nabi the problem? Was Nabi the problem?
He was never the problem. I say to those who wanted the assistant coach, look, I support everyone who's at the technical team of Kaizer Chiefs, but I say to people who say they want the assistant coach to take over, because the assistant coach, they've been winning when Nabi was on leave or something like that. But I said be careful, because it looks good in distance, but bring it closer. The pressure, the coach are feeling the pressure now. It's a different story. Do you understand? So Nabi was never a problem. Nabi was never a problem at Kaizer Chiefs.
Lindo, there's no such. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs would never expect to win the league. We all know. We are talking about a team that did not make it into the top 8. Obviously, what they were fighting for was fighting to get into the top 8. Remember, this is not a fluke. They've done it for the 2nd time consecutively. That alone shows you that they are very good in making it outside of the top 8. So honestly speaking, they were just over ambitious and they are suffering from nostalgia. Remember, I told you, they suffer from past wheels of the past. If you can see my neighbor here, he's wearing an old medal.
Why? The past.
Why, Lindo? Why, Lindo? It is precisely because it took him over a decade to win at least a medal. So you cannot expect.
There's no
I'm the only team this season that has won something in the MTN. And in the last 5 seasons or 3 seasons, I've went into 6 finals and I've won 5. So for me, it's a lifestyle winning the league. Let me tell you, Lindo, uzogcina manje usichomela ngomdoko. You will go and wait at the street at the gate uzochomela ngokudla umdoko. While Tina, we are eating bacon and eggs, and we bonile singena ngamaqanda efielding, and we don't bother. So ubona umuntu akuchomela ngomdoko ongana neshukela. Remember,
it is
money.
okay.
Wait, remember
the biggest team.
You have won the MTN 8. Manje now uphethe le medal. Uphethe le medal, man.
Bang, look at SIM card medal. It's sharp. Look. Let's not come back. No, it's unfortunate that there's no medicine for ignorance. In fact, ignorance is the last class you attend before you graduate to become a fool. F-O-O-L. Fool. So I cannot fault him.
So you're ignoring 5 cups.
Which 5 cups are you talking about?
I just won the MTN 3 times in a row.
4 times in a row.
4 times. I'm even tired of calculating.
Yes, and he tells me that he talks about and got an audacity about talking about winning the league. We have won it when? I think 10 years ago. The last time we won it. Ask him how long did he win
talk about the league.
Can I ask for one favor? I'm tell one thing. I'm just asking. Can I just kiss it? Wow. I've never actually kissed. I've never ever touched.
There's nothing to kiss. No, you're wasting your kisses, Lindo. No. There's nothing to kiss now, man. It's not even. We are used to that thing.
Jealous.
We are used to that thing.
Where is your medal?
No, our medals are Lindo. We just won. Before they won us, we won it 2 times.
Where is your medal?
Remember, we reached the final 3 times in a row. Like I'm saying, we can't carry food going because when you are not used to these things, this is what you will do.
Okay, the question remains, where is your medal?
I didn't know that you wanted to brag with that thing. I could have brought the trophy already.
The SIM card one.
Did you even pay for that for that road?
I see you have joined
the Did you even put lap?
I see that I'm his role model. Now he's wearing Macarena.
All right. Let's talk Orlando Pirates. You guys started. Orlando Pirates started the season with 2 losses, right?
Yes.
But 5 straight wins in the row. With 7 games played, 5 wins with 2 losses, right? Which is incredible. 15 points from the coach. But now, has the coach found the right balance and the right combinations?
Remember, Orlando Pirates never lost to any club. They only lost to themselves. The moment that we changed our normal first 11, you'd attest to that. That's where we got it wrong. But coming now, we gave it. We're playing the most attractive football, the most entertaining. The stadiums are always filled. We appreciate the pitch. I think Kaizer Chiefs, Standouts, and this one's Sekhukhune. They must combine and make one team if they want to beat us. Because I don't see any teams beating us here. Unless if you go to your Real Madrid. If there's no Barcelona here, there's no need for me to play here. I'm in a class of my own. Remember, Mina, we share 2, 3, 4, 5 we are Pezul. Remember last season also, Nshaima Rumo Gallants 8-1.
Okay, Papa, are Orlando Pirates genuine title contenders?
Ask them who is their coach.
No, look at that team. Look at that shirt, that passing that. You see that shirt? Arsenal. These guys are the Arsenal of South Africa. Look, we have watched this movie. It's a repeat of last season. There is nothing which is surprising us about Orlando Pirates. There is no league which they are going to smell. Never. He's saying that we must combine Kaizer Chiefs, we must combine Mamelodi Sundowns, we must combine Kaizer Chiefs to beat Orlando Pirates. The same Sekhukhune have Sekhukhuned them.
PhD, are Orlando Pirates genuine title contenders?
No, Orlando Pirates even now, we are confused. Let's say too. I mean, if you tell the Pirates, police, you've got your Rele Mufukeng, Aslalele Kaya, Logas Puzeli Juice, Slimas Abantu, Steve. Elisutu, they know us now. We trapped them to CAF Champions League. Sabashaya 4, Sabashaya 3. So, I mean, honestly speaking, we just came to take pictures. The legs of Kaizer Chiefs, Bashawa every day. if we need to find another way to Gliwa in,
Yeah.
just say Kaizer Chiefs.
Tell me, if you win all your
When we
games in
win,
hand,
when we win.
okay,
When we win.
when you win your games in
Yes,
hand, you are going top of the log.
No, when we win, we are going top of the log. Everyone knows that. I mean, these ones from Marabastad, they are dropping points like they are dropping eggs. So we don't have contenders here. I mean, we were making them cry with MTN Cup. Unfortunately, these ones did not qualify to even qualify to fail. Remember, these ones, they failed to try. So I don't want to talk about that.
I'm just looking at this man boosting about winning. Look at how they win. You check it for reference the game against TX Galaxy. The penalty. You ask yourself, was that a penalty? But if I can tell you, if it was Mbokazi who pushed that guy, the stadium would have risen and everyone clapped. Why? Because it's Dr. Ivan Kosa, his league, his team, his rules. But you know, coming to think of it, I think it's what we are subjected to. The referees we have in South Africa, the law of motion in physical science will have saved the day, because it says when the body A exerts a force on body B will exert a force but on opposite direction. It was unfortunate that the player of Pirates was very weak. Do you understand?
Lindo, let's rather give defender of the season. Itweri Kanyisa Mayo Arona.
Where's the Mayo?
They thought they signed a striker. Little did they know that they were signing a defender of the season. Far better than Mbokazi. Far better than Mbokazi. I mean, we need to sign that one. He needs to go to Bafana and be our defender of the season. He's in a class of his own. I mean, you look at how he protected that ball yesterday. A clear goal scoring opportunity. And he ran like he did nothing. And
you know, we always protect our players, but I think it is high time we call a spade, not a big spoon. You know what, Ukanyisa, I love Kanyisa so much. I celebrated his arrival. But what Ukanyisa did yesterday, it is not even the characteristic of a selfish, but it is a characteristic of a silly hate. How on earth do you do that? Because what they have done...
Wait, can I come in here? Strikers naturally have a glory, self-glory like characteristics.
No, don't do that.
They want to always score goals.
I almost said it. But look, you was hijacking someone's goal. Let me tell you about that goal, what it meant to Pulemoni. It was going to be the first goal of the season. It was going to be a confident booster for Pulemoni. Then you score and you unscore. Do you understand? So we are suffering, these players, they are suffering from individual brilliance. They want a glory for themselves, not for the team. And that's where our trouble is starting. Do you understand? So he robbed not only Modi for the goal, but he robbed the team the goal.
And he robbed an assist. Just to add there, there's an assist, I think it was from Du. Yes, that's an assist. Remember, you're robbing him an assist. But anyway, you cannot blame him. Remember, Kanyisa Mayo is a top player, played even at the highest level of football. The problem is not Kanyisa. When you go to Kaizer Chiefs as a star, you become something that I don't want to mention. All these players, when they came, let me tell you,
where is that thing?
Yom Teto were star players, all these players were players.
What are
the problem is Kaizer Chiefs.
What is Ox now? What is Ox now?
Ox is an ox now.
No, it's an ox. He's always been an ox and he's an ox.
Yes.
It's a bull.
He's a professional ox, a bull.
All right. Let's talk about Kaizer. You asked the question, Tam. You said, where is their coach? Okay, let's talk about the coach Nabi obviously leaving, but I don't want to, I think so many people have had their opinions about the coach Nabi. Right, we've read it on newspapers and on social media.
That question over and over again.
For sure. But Coach Pitso is available. And he's regarded as Africa's greatest coach. Is this the right time to bring in Coach Pitso, or do you believe in the two assistant coaches? Do you give the job to the two assistant coaches to say, continue with the season, or you bring in Coach Pitso?
But we cannot remove Nabi from the picture because there is no official communication from both sides. If Nabi has resigned or Nabi has been released. But look, here is the mistake which we are going to make. I think history is going to repeat itself. Do you remember Ernest Middendorf? You know, during the times of Ernest Middendorf, we're playing helicopter football. A corner was a goal. A set piece was a goal. Ernest Middendorf lost the league in the last 30 minutes of the season. And what happened? We sent him away. I'm talking about a coach who gave us a license to go and play the CAF Champions League. And what happened in the CAF Champions League? In the CAF Champions League, we had 3 different coaches. We had Gavin Hunt, one of the most decorated coach in the history of PSL. Before Gavin Hunt can unpack his luggage, he was shown the door. I'm talking about the coach who gave us the spot of the quarterfinal in the CAF Champions League. Then Umangete Uzwana took over. Then Uzwana gave us a final spot. What did it happen? They bring this one, I don't want to mention his name, he bossed me so much.
So we are listening to history now.
What I'm trying to say is that we are as it stands, we must be careful that the history which happened, it must not repeat itself. Because now we have got Nasreddin Nabi. Nasreddin Nabi give us a license to go and play continental football. What happens to Nabi?
He gave us a lot of history.
No, that's a lot of history.
So
You know,
it's a mistake. I don't even want to entertain the Pitso thing, but letting go of Nabi. Nabi has been with the team in the preseason. He has building. Now we must bring Pitso so that he can say, I want to start with building during the season. I don't support that.
Do you think that Pitso, when he comes in, he makes them instant title contenders?
No, I like to agree with him because this is what Kaizer Chiefs has done now. What they've done, ufana nokuthi intombazana still looking good, angangena kubani. Ugayi break. This is what they've done to Nabi. They are now giving him a break to say, let's take a break. But ngibona ama options wami. You know, so they're evaluating those options kubani, kuma assistant wakhe. And be very careful, Lindo, even in life. Be careful who is next to you. They are likely to hijack what is yours. Those guys there that are the assistant coach are the one who abapuzu Nabi. You understand? We know, we've seen that even in special places. We had people that were deaf. And then we put them next to us. They started talking and want to take our own position. This is exactly what is happening with Nabi. So be careful of the people that you bring very close.
Cook.
Uti, Mike Tyson. Every time you bring someone who is incapable of doing what you do best, they end up thinking that they can be better than you. Little do not know that you cannot deny what is godly given up to you. Can someone give me muda? You don't have coke. Yes, coke. A whole crop. Coke.
Do you think I mean, I'm not going to entertain that conversation. It's not for me. Do you think that the assistant coaches betrayed Coach Nabi?
No, you know, if I was, I don't know, Nabi, they are here because of Nabi, just to start with. They are here because of Nabi. If Nabi was to step aside, he came with this technical team. They were supposed to go together. I think maybe Nabi can look at the point of this is betrayal, but I don't know what's happening behind closed doors, you understand? But if it's someone whom you came with, you introduced him to Kaizer Chiefs, and now you are jobless and the guy is still eating custard, you will think otherwise.
All right, let's talk about the Carling Cup. Right, let me quickly give you the fixtures.
Yes.
The Orlando Pirates is playing against Iswelele on Saturday at 3 o'clock, and the Kaizer Chiefs is playing on Sunday at Cape Town with the Stellenbosch at 3 o'clock. But let's start with Orlando Pirates. What are your thoughts going into this cup competition? Last season you were playing against Amakhosi. They were 3-0 up at halftime. You guys lost the first match, but I know that Orlando Pirates is a team that loves cup competition. It's a very difficult game at Orlando Stadium. Your thoughts?
We all know what made Orlando Pirates not to win. We undermined Amakhosi. We put the likes of Tito Patrick Maswangani on the bench. And you know, the likes of Makekeli Makaula on the bench started with Abu Rasiboj. Not that they are not good players, but sometimes when you start a good thing or when you start something, start with your proven first 11. And this is what I like about our coach Abdeslam. I'm talking about a coach now who played football at the highest level. His playing skills are far better than that of any other PSL player. So I think now going into this game, we need to be very serious. Anyway, even our B team is far better than any other team in PSL. Because our B team, imagine our B team. You're Muremi, you know, you're Nonam.
Would you call them B though?
We've got quite, I don't know whether should, I mean, it's like Barcelona B, according to our standard.
You know what the coach calls them? He doesn't call them substitute.
Impact players.
Impact players.
Yes. So I think our class, even if we were to put any other, you know, B or C stuff, will definitely win the league. I mean, win the current Black Label. Though generally we don't like Ingutu. The reason why we lost Black Label is because when they advertise that, they advertise only 1 liter, when they want Black Label. That's why we lost it. But this time they brought us the whiskey Yeah, Blake level,
Yeah.
and then we're like, oh, we can take this one. Because Tina, honestly, we are not these people who drink whiskey and a Coke. We don't do that.
I can ask you about that.
All right. Is there anything you want to say, Pagani, about that game? Oh, all right. Okay. Let's talk Stellenbosch. The match is in Cape Town. Kaizer Chiefs versus Stellenbosch. Your thoughts?
I'm not humble. Let me stand. Let me address the matter. Do you have Kaizer Chiefs fans here?
No, there's no Kaizer Chiefs.
Let me tell you
There's no
something.
Kaizer Chiefs.
There's no
Kaizer
Chiefs. We might have million problems, but Stellenbosch is not part of our problems. What we are going to do there at Cape Town, we are going to beat Stellenbosch only for one reason, for failing to beat these people. They have caused the noise pollution here in South Africa, not for failing to beat Orlando Pirates. They will know us very well. We have many problems, but Stellenbosch is not part of our problem. Viva Amakhosi, viva!
No cause.
No cause. There's no Kaizer Chiefs.
They don't have supporters. They don't have supporters.
This is a shocker.
They don't have supporters. And by the way, this is just a total proof to say Kaizer Chiefs does not have supporters. Remember, when something they say in an empty tin makes the loudest noise. Hence, you guys think that Kaizer Chiefs has more supporters. They don't have supporters. It is proven according to study. Since I'm the only person who's more qualified to tell you this, according to study, Orlando Pirates has more registered fans than Kaizer Chiefs or any other team, including their boss. Kaizer Checha Guluva Mutahu. He's an Orlando Pirates fan. Dr. Patrice Motsipe, my uncle, an Orlando Pirates fan. Rupert, arguably the richest man in this country, an Orlando Pirates fan. In fact, in life, if you want to be successful, support Orlando Pirates. If you want to be broke, support these ones.
There's nothing that excites the uneducated than seeing the graduate unemployed.
Okay, continue.
No, I was saying that there's nothing which excites the uneducated than seeing the graduate and not employed. He's talking nonsense, this one. It's not even registered as Orlando Pirates supporter. It doesn't even belong to any branch.
I have said that mina ngikhulele Orlando, and in Orlando you would find that there's more Orlando Pirates fans, right? Because in the street you'd find that there's more numbers. But at work, since I got to TNW at work, I found that there's more people that support the Kaizer Chiefs. What I can tell about the difference between the two teams, I feel that the Kaizer Chiefs fans are more visible and you can see them, right? And I feel that the Orlando Pirates fans, they've got an older generation, like Abum Kulube, Tabokoko, Abuma Uncle, maybe they can't make it to the stadium. And I feel that maybe that's why Kaizer Chiefs gets an edge sometimes.
No, I hear you, and that makes sense. But let me tell you something. You see a rich man does not show boat, does not show case. The reason why Kaizer Chiefs are doing this is because they are broke. When you are broke, normal tenganyana ibrugunyana le 30 rand. You'll make sure you'll make sure that you are so that we can see that. But with Orlando Pirates, we are used to that pedigree. That's why sometimes we relax ourselves, we don't make noise. So these ones, they are supposed to make noise.
You're talking about broke. I'm talking about a club which is about more than 80 years in existence. They don't have a title deed. If you can ask them, what did they do with the 10 million which they won? Look, a pride of Orlando, they don't even have a title deed in Orlando. That's pathetic, man. He comes here and tells me about broke.
We don't use emotions here. Let me tell you something. There's a reason why we say Ezga Maspala, Ezga Kipulumshabaga Maspala. Remember, the biggest township in the world in Orlando. The reason why that township, not Orlando by the way, Soweto. The reason why that township exists is because of the likes of our grandfather in Sofa Sogempanza. That's why we say we have given the people the land. We are the only football club that has ever done that in the world. Far better than EFF. What we are doing now, even any political party has never done. So Orlando Pirates, even the original Women's League, it was formed by Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates is more than a football club. We are not just ordinary teams where you can just find like, we are the only football team that is named by its own clan.
Then Sanka is talking about wherever he is in the grave, he is turning. That since I've left, these people, they don't have title deed. Maybe they are waiting for the expropriation of land without compensation since it's mentioned.
He won't understand. He won't understand.
Let me understand when the title deed.
No, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to talk this language with someone that has never started anything. These people, they don't even have. They don't have that.
You're the one talking about the
Tina, we have a home.
A grown up
Oh, a home. They can't even buy an illegal land.
And it's good thing about they've been renting for 88 years.
Even his boss, Dr. Kaizer Chiefs, we gave him a stand, Lapaya.
But you don't have a stand.
We do.
Which one? Where?
All right, gents. Give me one player from each team, right? Let me start with Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
One player, in your opinion, that has done exceptionally well in this season so far. Just one player.
It's a very difficult question. You know, it's like you're asking me to do what Mayo did.
Okay.
You are asking me to take sugar out of the tea.
Yeah.
It is impossible. Should I say Muremi? Should I say Sibilibili? Should I say Sipho Tshabalala? Should I say Sipho Tshabalala? Should I say TLB? That is a very difficult question. I think that question, can we answer it at least after 5 years?
But
for the sake of peace.
For the sake of peace.
For the sake of peace,
Yeah.
I'll give it to Bareme Boy Moremi.
Oh, Buremi, the Val poem.
Speaking of TLB, there's something I want to understand. How old is PhD?
He's 19.
Yes, Mbogazi per football age is 43.
Okay.
But according to ID, he's 19.
ID, okay. According to the calendar, Egyptian calendar or South African calendar, 19.
Yes.
Egyptian, which one?
Egyptian.
Agree that we were crying for him to go and represent your boys
No,
there,
I'm
the
saying
under
according
20.
to South African calendar or Egyptian calendar now.
According to the calendar that exists.
Egyptian. It makes sense.
No,
calendar.
yes, this is the thing. This is the thing when you don't give your children food. When they don't gain physique, you come on because we give them food. Yeah.
All right.
We look after them.
All right, Papa, give me one player at Kaizer Chiefs who's done well so far this season.
That is very difficult.
Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. I'm talking about a man. I think it's 46. In the past 46 years in the history of Kaizer Chiefs, in the first opening 5 games, we have been kept 5 clean sheets in a row. Peterson has done that. I can talk about Tshabalala. He has been called also into the Bafana. Look, there was only one element which was short on Tshabalala, which was to score. We saw him yesterday discharging the firearm, and the keeper saw death with capital letter yesterday. So I give it to do or die.
Do or die. And a national team player, eh?
Yeah, national team player.
Lindo, I know that you follow football. Do you know why Nabi is on this break?
Why?
They checked these papers. He's unqualified. He was using a gun license certificate. It's something that is known. It's not me.
No,
it's there. He knows it.
Yeah, no.
In fact, they must revoke this cup because he won it without qualification. They must bring one. Bring
Don't tie it. Don't tie it.
Bring it.
You want to do a heist?
He robbed it.
Yeah.
How?
Oh my
It does not even. Is this even real?
Is it real
No.
gold?
This is fake.
This one.
This one.
This one.
Shop number. Shop number, Mango.
No, look,
All right.
It's just a quiet story about Nabi trying to change a story. We know what might be happening beyond it closed door. We are talking about the person who coached Young Africa to CAF Champions League. He went to CAF Confederation Final. There is no way the guy doesn't have license.
All right, let's talk legends debate. Teko Modise versus Siphiwe Tshabalala, right? But let's settle this one. I think who's a better player, number one, right? And another thing that I want us to talk about, I want us to speak about performance metrics, Dami. I want us to speak about big match moments. I want us to speak about international influence, and I want us to speak about style of play as well. But let's start the debate. Who is the better player?
It doesn't warrant a discussion. It's Siphiwe Tshabalala and South Africans, darling. Look, I'm talking about Siphiwe Tshabalala, who is the leading all-time top assister in the history of Kaizer Chiefs and the history of PSL era. Siphiwe Tshabalala bags 85 assists. And goal contribution in the history of Kaizer Chiefs is 140. He has got 55 goals for 55 goals for Kaizer Chiefs, 85 assists for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm talking about the first African player to score first, to put an opening goal in the FIFA World Cup. And that, that goal was nominated top 10 in the Puskas. So Teko Modise doesn't come anywhere close. We are talking about the player who was representing the national team while he was at the NFD.
Let's talk Teko Modise. Who's a better player?
I think.
Okay, no, come closer, come closer. No, come closer.
No.
You can bend a little bit.
I don't think he can
Come here.
anything. No,
Come here, come closer, come closer.
No. Let him not talk anything about
Yeah.
Teko Modise. Teko Modise is not their legend. Teko Modise is...
Wait, let me do that.
Can I explain why
Say that
this is?
again, say that
No.
again.
He cannot say anything about Teko Modise this one. Teko Modise is not Orlando Pirates legend. Teko Modise is Mamelodi Sundowns legend. He know it very well. He always saying that. My friend saying Siphiwe Tshabalala is better than Teko Modise. Siphiwe Tshabalala, does he have a star on his tag? Does he have it?
No, we're not talking about Kaizer Chiefs. We're talking about Tshabalala.
Teko Modise
Yes.
is the best player in Africa, in South Africa after Dr. Kuman.
No way.
He got in
No
the
way.
Champions League.
No way.
He got what did Siphiwe Tshabalala win on the continent?
Individual brilliance.
What did he got?
Individual
Tell
brilliance.
us, what did he got on the continent?
Individual brilliance. Look, I've taken my
in
case.
Africa, the whole not
Let me-
South Africa.
okay,
In
look.
Africa, they
Okay,
know only one
first
team.
thing,
In Africa, there is
I can
only
agree
one.
with him.
Yeah.
Look, I'll speak stats now. I can agree with him. I'm coming there. I can agree with him
Yeah.
that he is not a Pirates legend.
Okay.
He's a Sundowns legend. Why? Because
Yeah.
Teko Modise only scored 17 goals in black and white.
Okay.
And he went to Mamelodi Sundowns. Teko Modise scored 33 goals in Mamelodi Sundowns. He has got 2 league titles.
Yeah.
He has got a Cup Champions League. He has got 6 domestic.
I'll patiently wait for my time.
Do you understand? Yes. So, but what I'm
Wait,
saying,
okay, yeah.
what I'm saying
Yeah.
is that Siphiwe Tshabalala, I rest my case. He is the best. Individual brilliance. I'm talking about in the World Cup. We went to the World Cup. Who was the poster boy of South Africa when it comes to World Cup? It was Stephen Pinari and Teko Modise. But what Siphiwe Tshabalala went to do in the FIFA World Cup, he scored the opener. He
Yeah.
made a secondary assist for Katompela against France in the last game, and an assist against Gondani Kumal. Individual brilliance.
No.
That one.
I'm putting this on.
Yeah,
Okay,
is
let's
it-
give you
is
a
it my
chance.
turn?
Irrespective of what he has won for the club or whatever.
Let-
What
let's-
he did for his
Okay,
name.
wait. Can we give PhD a chance to make a case for Teko Modise? PhD,
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
No,
please
no,
give him a
wait.
chance,
I
please give him a
gave you.
chance.
I gave
They
you a
gave
time.
chance. Wait. Give him
Don't
a
behave
chance.
like a
Getting too
Sundowns
much
fan.
airtime.
Don't behave like a Sundowns fan. We give you time. You give us time.
Yeah.
You know, common sense is not so common, by the way.
Yeah.
You know. You know, there's a lot of reasons for me to substantiate this. Teko Modise.
Yeah.
We are talking about a player. He mentioned the NFD. He's a player who came to the PSL as a former player of the season and the NFD.
Yeah.
Fact.
Facts.
He was wanted by all 16 teams. And he opted for Super Sport. After blossoming, he then played for the biggest team or the first team to win the first CAF Champions League in the Southern region. I'm talking about the second biggest brand inside the region. I'm giving you facts because if I were to give you my opinions, these people might die here. But for the sake of peace.
Yeah.
And then what did he do? He comes and becomes a player. He becomes the face of PSL.
Yeah.
Not only that, he goes and represents Bafana
Yeah.
and becomes the face of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Even AC Milan were looking for him, Arsenal looking for him, but unfortunately at some point due to age. Then, not only that, he won the first footballer in PSL era, playing for which team? Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
And then you've got the audacity to come here and say it's not an Orlando Pirates legend, while he became the first footballer, made history.
Yeah.
You can have as million footballers in this country, but the first was Teko Modise, the navigator. So when he went to Mamelodi Sundowns,
Yeah.
it was that thing of saying, let me go for old age home. When you've lived your best life here in a mansion, when you grow older, this is where you say there are mines that side. So let me rather go to a farm, but that does not mean that you enjoy staying there. You want to be in Sentin when you are still younger and vibrant. But again, you need an old age home. That's how white people live. But anyway, you won't understand this because I'm talking about intellectual proficiency here. This level is not of him to understand.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He wanted to say a retirement home for Teko Modise and confused it to being a legend. And I forgive him.
And let me tell you
Yeah,
something. Chami speaking about the Bafana.
Yeah.
We
Let-
know Siphiwe Tshabalala
Yeah.
have got 89 caps.
Oh,
for
that's why.
Bafana Bafana.
Before you continue,
Yes.
let's talk international influence now.
Yes.
Continue.
Okay, he is on top 3.
Yeah.
Number 1 is it Dr. Kumalo?
Yeah.
Aaron Mukwena, followed by Sekhukhune. Then number 3, it is Siphiwe Tshabalala, 89 caps. We are talking about 12 goals scored for Bafana Bafana.
Yeah.
And when we talk about Solofelo, he has got only 7 goals scored for Bafana Bafana. How many national caps does Teko Modise have for Bafana Bafana? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 63 or 69. Siphiwe Tshabalala 89. That speaks volume. Who was the best?
But impact is not about how many
Impact!
times. It's not about. Let me
Wait,
tell you.
wait,
Let me
impact.
tell you. If you are to go here to a shop that sells Rolls Royce, you'd hardly find an individual. You'd hardly find a person, one person. But go where na Toyota. So having numbers.
Yeah.
Or when you go to rich people's mall, you don't find many people. This is what you find in Teko Modise. He comes in a smaller package, but he's very impactful. So we are not fooled by numbers. You can have as
me
20
tell you
jackets.
something.
You can have 20 jackets.
Yeah.
But this one of Bushe makes more sense.
Yeah.
How many
That
people
one I
have got
agree
jackets?
with you.
Yeah.
How many people have got jackets but we don't notice them?
Now,
Yeah.
now we get into Indabayaman.
Wait.
Let
No,
me tell
we'll
you
get
something.
them. We'll get them.
There are 2 things
Yeah.
that doesn't lie, Lindo.
Yeah.
There are only 2 things which doesn't lie.
Yeah.
God doesn't lie and numbers doesn't lie.
But the impact.
Impact. Okay.
Baba, a restaurant. Have you ever seen a restaurant?
Teko had that, in my
Have you-
opinion.
have you- have-
Teko, I know that Ushaba scored that goal
Yeah.
in the World Cup, which is an incredible thing. But I think in terms of influence on the ground,
Nandi.
and there's no one better than Teko
Nandi.
Modise.
Solofelo.
doesn't come close.
Navigator.
The navigator.
No,
General
you know
himself.
he's missing.
Him by choosing
And again.
about national command.
You know why?
I'm not listening to you. It's your opinion.
Hey,
That's why.
all right,
However,
Coach
you know,
Coach
Siphiwe
Lindo
Tshabalala.
Pep, Coach Lindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Let me tell you why people are missing it. This is the thing: when you don't have endorsements, you don't understand what they mean. When we say the navigator,
Yeah.
he was named after a Samsung phone because it was sponsoring him. And the motive behind that thing, it's because he specializes with a pass. It navigates you. Mafagi navigator motoin. We are saying it will take you there. So his specialty was to make strikers shine, not to score goals. The reason why in this country we've got strikers that are not scoring is because you don't have the kind of players like your Dr. Kumalo and the navigator himself. Chulufelo Teko Modise, the general. They can never call him general by fluke.
Yeah. Hi, Velen,
Mina me too. It's on slides. What you and PhD are talking about, it's opinions. You are entitled to your opinion at the end of the day. But I'm coming to you with stats, which you cannot deny. I'm telling you, this guy was not even a striker, but he was a left winger, playing with only one leg, left-footed. He contributed 140 goals. Let me tell you, in the history of Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates combined, he is the player with the most goals contribution when it comes to goal in the Soweto derby.
All right, let's bring in the fans now. I think let's bring in the fans because
Ramadan.
last time
No,
they
what's
had me.
lies?
Let me bring in the fans. Teko or Tshabalala?
Where's my belt?
Teko.
Yeah,
Okay,
when?
Teko or Tshabalala?
Teko.
Yeah.
Tshabalala.
Yeah.
Teko Modise.
Yeah, man. Tshabalala.
Modise.
General.
General.
Hey, when I want to repeat that
Hey, you are giving them chocho. You are giving them chocho.
Modise.
Tshabalala wins.
I don't know. Maybe I need 2 more. Maybe I need 2 more, Mama. Teko or
Shabala.
I'm not general.
yeah.
Teko Modise was for Tshabalala.
Modise.
Hey, when
Teko Modise.
I followed problems.
You faced problems, guys. I think the. Thank you very much, Atam.
No, Teko has won.
No, it seems like that.
That's it. Who said
A lot of people said
Teko?
Teko.
Teko Modise. Let me get one. I'm giving a fan. Teko Modise. Teko Modise. You want him to money? Let me show.
Wait.
Let me show them how much I gave you.
Okay.
5,000. Yeah, I give you my brother. Teko Modise.
Who's saying Tshabalala here?
I won't give you anything. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have. Remember, we are one of the man.
Yeah.
According to evaluation, from what he has given you more.
Young Tolo comparing because we better with 3 runs. This is the best he can give you.
Look, I would say, but no, they've got competition these days.
All right, guys, that has been the best of enemies. I'm with the modern day Popeye and Spinach, Papa Wawa, and do PhD. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Smash Sports Inc. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment.
Subscribe what Tshabalala. Teko Tshabalala. Oh God.
Guys,
No, respect the legend. Stats are there, man.
can I do my outro in peace? This is
There's
not
no
gonna
peace. There will never be peace between a criminal and a sober citizen. Not Tshabalala.
Under Teko Modise.
How
How many people shined through his
I'm not
passes?
talking about
And
people who shined. I'm talking about that Tshabalala shine.
no, navigator. The navigator.
When
remember-
they-
Navigator win the Champions League, bro.
Go to the
Yes, for what
On a
that
cha-
happened.
on a Champions
He
League
didn't
medal.
win it himself. When I'm talking about what Tshabalala did himself.
What did he do?
It was. Oh, I've told you.
What
Come on,
did he
do?
Are you there
What
for
did he
that?
do?
When are you there
What did
for
he do?
that? I've told you. When I was sitting on top of your ears.
You can't stop.
When I was sitting on top of your ears. No,
Okay,
you
yeah.
won the cash. He's
Yes.
not the one who won it. They won it collectively with the team.
Wow.
Now I'm telling you about Tshabalala who scored those goals himself.
Yes.
Ghana,
You know what?
Seven goals.
Compare navigator we choose, then we can talk.
I'm comparing with Tshabalala. Don't check my focus.
All right, Jeff.
No,
No,
I'm telling you, numbers never
Let him
lie.
worry about top 8. Let him getting into
Numbers
top 8.
never lie. Numbers never lie.
Okay, guys. Ikamala Mulindo Gutlenkosi, like I said, known as Lindo Pep, and this is the best of enemies. Modern day Popeye and Spinach, Papa Wawa, PhD. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to leave a comment. Now, Basabat Kalile Bafet. Si se Renbeck Square. Si se
Bring this
Renbeck
matter.
Square.
Bring this matter.
Usfune Para. Usfune North. Usfune Kasi. Usingaza anywhere la usfuna khona Bafet. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Njoba ngishilo Bafet. This will be the biggest show in South Africa Bafet with the 2 biggest fans. Danko.